The big left foot of Sebastian Janikowski ready to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Yeah. Nice day for some pick sixes. Some nip slips. You probably don't even like nip slips.
First carry now for Jordan Howard.
I can learn to like him. No, you either like him or you don't.
25. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was
freed
up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 1 yard officially on the pickup. And it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They run play action for Howard.
Oh, I had to fucking sack.
His way through.
Certainly looked like he was getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett.
It's 3 and out? Like, what is that, the fucking Bombers? What are you, the Blue Bombers out there?
Returnable for Lockett. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now a toss play. It's Carson. And now running right through it. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. 56 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a 1st quarter lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out to kick is Janikowski. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the 2nd drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Now Trubisky to throw.
Trubisky.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
Well, that's just uncalled for.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Oh, get onside, you motherfucker.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good
swear
rhythm
I'm
here if
playing
he
the
keeps
blue
getting
line.
opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
First quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing.
Monkeys.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jonathan Bullard in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On third down, that's Carson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Oh, what the fuck?
Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fielded at the 43. Oh, and now he bowls it over. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over.
It's caught inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. On first down, they run with Howard. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jordan Howard, a 23-yard run. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Remember that Bombers kicker Alexis Serna? Fuck, that guy was bad.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
That guy would miss extra points, man. That guy would miss
fielded
fucking
in the end
10-yard
zone.
field goals.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And this is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about.
That was the Mike
until you
Kelly
go a couple
era.
of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
No, that was before Buck Pierce.
Finding room at the 30. And now look at this.
No!
Big gain, but a fumble.
That was the Stefan LaFour's days, man.
Let's let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play.
That was our quarterback when, like the first year we had IG Field. Stefan LaForge was our quarterback.
Step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds.
For like a year.
Yeah, he had the yards,
He was terrible.
but then the mistake. Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
And when you don't pick up the necessary yardage in that situation, sometimes it starts to put a little doubt in the play caller's mind about what he's going to run on the next play. Because most of them, they thought they were going to pick it up right then and there. Now they've got to adjust what they're doing, adjust what they're thinking, and maybe they go away from what they originally thought.
Come on, gotta go.
Throw a pick six.
On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. He leaves this one for Howard. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
You see it?
He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
Let's go.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Hurry.
Trubisky to throw again. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there.
And we have
guys
game
will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Ay.
Now Wilson throwing again.
What?
Go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Barkevious Mingo in that time on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That's a
Picked off by Brad McDougal.
user pick? Is that a user pick?
Will stop right around the 25.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
You know why? Because you don't have Dougie Baldwin on the team.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks,
Back
waiting
to
for
the
the pistol to
basics,
fire
yeah.
and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
I did.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. They'll toss it out to Carson. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice
No, he
job
didn't.
of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And now running right through it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard
National
line.
football, bro.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Look at the spin.
Balance.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Here's Carson, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Oy, oy, oy. Scared.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. First down, Seahawks. Wilson to Baldwin.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year, and it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Fuck.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Leonard Floyd in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And
oh, come on.
Incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there.
And
that'll make it third down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now they'll run it on the toss, and he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Of course I'm kicking it.
Sebastian Janikowski to try the Seahawks field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt.
Fuck. Shanked it.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise that this would come up short.
I guess that's why you retired.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front.
It's a good game now.
As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
14.
Now Wilson. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again.
Like, no fucking...
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And taken at the 46. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They go with Howard again, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Now Trubisky. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Frank Clark coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Yeah.
Quarterback gets hit.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. To throw again is Wilson. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He's to the 10, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. Janikowski on for the extra point. Janikowski good with the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. to kick is Janikowski. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky.
No, and I fucked it up.
Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 72 yards. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say,
I fucking Christ.
Make it illegal because that is so hard to recognize.
Thank Christ
and so hard
almighty.
to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Might have just cost you the game, fuck.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
You like that, eh? Keep saying it.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Yeah, and then Popeye's biscuits, man.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And a short gain down to about the 33. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Stadium looks half empty.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
Fuck.
Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down,
You're
right?
clicking the right stick.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion.
Oh, yeah.
This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up first and goal inside the 10.
He makes $100 million a year. Just signed a fatty contract, man.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
I'm surprised they gave him a huge deal.
Now it's Carson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
They haven't made the playoffs in a few years.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
Uh-oh.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Like, he, like, barely makes those.
Out to kick is Janikowski. This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at about the 32. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Escaping, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there, and he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Don't throw a pick.
Now Trubisky on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Bangs supermodels like Mitchell Trubisky.
Trubisky with the give to Howard. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard.
Better hope you make this extra point.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now I'm going to drive the field, eat up 30 minutes or 3 minutes, and score with no time left to win.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. A gain of 3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. Space to maneuver at the 40. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
This is Carson. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Shut up, commentary.
Play action. Now Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 51 yards. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
It's not over.
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Score quick.
Out to kick is Janikowski.
It's not how you played, it's how I played.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30
on your first 2
to
drives.
the
You went 3-0 or 4-0.
The Bears
on your
offense
first
now
3
gets set to head
drives.
back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around.
I told you that the Bears were beatable, man. I told you after that first game that I felt like I could have beat the Bears, and then you went and put it in the snow.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Shut this guy down pretty much all game.
Down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting play, a good one. Give
not
him
like
19.
in that first game.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
You ran all over me like I was a fucking treadmill.
He's back to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain.
Well, after that stop, you know that 3rd down is not a gimme if you're on the offensive team. So what are you going to do? Run it again? Or maybe you go play action and try and throw the ball and pick up the necessary yardage.
Back to throw. And he hits the tight end. It's Deion Sims. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. He'll look to throw.
Oh!
Time right. Ooh, the juke. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
You gotta put it in the end zone.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
To win the
as
game.
it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Oh. It's big. It all comes down to this.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard with time running out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And now a critical extra point attempt here. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And
wow.
We may very well be headed to overtime. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Going left side, it's complete.
Fuck, I wasted my fucking timeout.
Remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He's going to go for a bit, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock.
I was pretty sure you wouldn't have been able to run it back. That's why I just bombed it.
If the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some
Oh, fuck, I chose to
That's
kick
exactly
like an
right.
idiot.
If they go down and kick a
Push
field
the wrong
goal,
button.
the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down and attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. First throw in overtime now for Trubisky. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Bruh.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On the handoff, this is Howard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Yo, make sure you download UFC tonight.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. His throw caught.
Dropped it.
5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there at 22. They come up in an offset eye. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play.
Yeah, it's hard to
He's had some
score.
nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Flushed out right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. And now the Seahawks are
What you gonna do, brother?
They'll be left with just one.
Are you kicking the field goal?
So on comes the kicker, Cody Parkey, in a big spot. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And Parkey's kick is good.
Wow,
And
what a
with that,
game.
they will move out in front by 3. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruining.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking.
What?
It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And that's how this one ends. In dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception.
Classic Russell Wilson.
We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper.
Not a big fan of Seattle's
A lot of
playbook.
nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.